up, guys? I know, well, I know myself I need to catch up on reviews, such as, the only review I've done this year, actually, it's the fifth way. I need to catch up on Allegiant. Oh my gosh, I saw the Friday it came out and I still haven't done a review on it, and I need to do a review on the Jungle Book. But today I decided I would start with the first anime I ever watched, Sword Art Online. So here we go now. Let's review Sword Art Online. Ching! As you all know, SAO, well, I like to call it Sword Art Online because that's what it's really called, not SAO, was my first anime that I have watched, and I used to think it was a lot greater than what I think of it now. While I still think parts of it are good, some parts just aren't that good anymore. I mean, the first 14 episodes are obviously my favorite. Well, maybe not obviously to you, but to me they are. The first 14 episodes, when they're actually in Sword Art Online, are my favorite. Personally, I don't think they should have ever left Sword Art Online. They should have stayed in Sword Art Online the whole show, and they should have spent at least 3 seasons just in there. When your show is called Sword Art Online, and you spend most of it in a game called Alpha Online, I think you seriously need to switch the title around. I mean, seriously, we're talking about Sword Art Online here, not Alpha Online, not Gun Gale Online, whatever other game out there. This story just needs to be focused in here, and the dramatic depth of you can die in real life, and that you need to beat all 100 bosses. They need to redo the series. Yeah, they really need to redo the series. If you watched Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, they did a fantastic reboot on Fullmetal Alchemist. Although it's not really a reboot, but really how Fullmetal Alchemist was supposed to be. Fullmetal Alchemist did not follow the manga because after a while, the manga was slowing down and the anime was keeping going. So they wanted to stay away from filler, and they decided to kind of diverge into their own story. So, in ways, I like Fullmetal Alchemist better than Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, and in ways, I like Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood also. But this definitely needs a reboot where they need to spend at least 3 seasons in Sword Art Online, and then they can spend the other seasons like in Alfheim Online, in Gun Gale Online. I just think this needs a major reboot, and they need to focus more on the characters. I mean, all Kirito is he's an overpowered girl attractor, basically. That's what he is. And he cares for people. Those are his 3 traits right there. And, yeah. Plus, after the first opening, the second opening falters quite a bit. So, they need to fix the openings. Okay, this opening right here, this opening is really good. I think it improved upon the second opening. I hate the second opening. It's my least favorite opening that I've ever seen. That's a lot. That's saying a lot, actually. So yeah, Sword Art Online needs to focus on one thing, and then when it's done with that thing, it needs to focus on another thing. Because this show just jumps from everything to a new thing, and yada yada. Plus, they bring up plot points which would have been fantastic in the Aincrad arc, but they bring it up in the Gun Gale Online arc. Why do you wait till then to bring it up? It would have been fantastic to see it then in their perspective. It would have been simply fantastic. Now, I do not hate Sword Art Online. Sword Art Online is good. It's just not as good as I used to think it is. I would fanboy over this thing all the time. And now that I watched many other anime, this just doesn't match up to the other ones just as well anymore. It doesn't. Especially not stuff like Full Metal Alchemist or Death Note or Attack on Titan. Well, it really doesn't match up to any of them. I mean, it kind of matches up to Soul Eater. Soul Eater is, well, I don't know. We'll talk about that in my Soul Eater review. But yeah, and this opening is pretty good. Not my favorite of the openings. The first opening will always be my favorite of Sword Art Online. Always. Okay. So yeah, I basically went over my pros and cons Sword Art Online. First 14 episodes are fantastic. Just need to improve on characters and stay in Sword Art Online longer. After that, everything's okay. Guilty Online arc's pretty good. And after that, everything's okay again. Not really a fantastic series. You can watch it on Netflix, of course. So watch it on Netflix if you really want to, in your spare time if you got nothing else to do. Well, that's my review for Sword Art Online. Out of 10, I would give it a 7.0, just a solid 7, just an average grade. Nothing more, nothing less. So there's my review for Sword Art Online. Hope you enjoyed.